So we're gonna talk about 3 steps on how you can overcome your depression. So if you do suffer from depression and you made it to this video, well done, you're in the right place. So let's get to it. Step number 1 that supports me and helps me with releasing my depression in the moment and in my past is minimalism. And minimalism can come in 3 ways. Number 1 is material minimalism, like decluttering all the material surrounding stuff that we don't really need, that just takes up space and it takes up time for us to maintain it, to take care of it and all of that. So material minimalism is 1 step. The second step is mental minimalism. So with material minimalism, there comes physical space, and usually with physical space, there also comes brain space. And brain space is what we need because, who here is stuck in their head? Like seriously, most of us that suffer from depression are stuck in our head and keep spinning the loops, keep spinning stories that we tell ourselves, and we need to create space in the head so that all that noise goes down. Turning the volume down. And we can do that with mental minimalism. Mental minimalism basically means that we take a lot of time and effort. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot, but depending on where you are in your process right now, is to take space, to release thoughts. That can be done through meditation. It can be done through breathing exercises. It can be done through going outside. There are heaps of coping methods you probably already heard of, but maybe you're not doing them yet. So go out there, create that brain space. The third part of minimalism is social minimalism. So once we've worked on material minimalism and mental minimalism, created a physical space around us, created brain space, and with that clarity in our mental landscape, this is very important that we have clarity in our mental landscape before we go into the third step, social minimalism, because social minimalism means cutting out or creating distance from the people that don't serve us on our journey, so that we have space there to invite the people in that support us and serve us on our journey. Step number 1, minimalism. 3 categories: material, mental, social minimalism. Step number 2 that helps me overcome my depression is medicine, my daily medicine. And that took a while for me to redefine what means medicine to me. So for most of us, when we hear medicine, it's drugs we get from the doctor or the pharmacy, right? And they are promised to heal and cure us, but honestly what they do is they prevent us from feeling the symptoms, which is okay for in the moment, but it's not sustainable. So what does medicine mean to me today? Number 1, healing foods. I eat 2 to 3 times a day, and so do you most possibly. And what do you put into your body? Like, what do you put in there? You put in there turmeric, lettuce, broccoli, spinach, everything that nourishes you from within, cleanses your gut area, and with that, your whole digestion that affects everything in your body? Or do you put in McDonald's food? Do the math. It's very simple. Increase your diet. And I know that's hard. Get yourself a coach, get yourself somebody that supports you with that. Can be a friend that you ask, can be an actual mentor or coach that you follow, or maybe follow people online on social media that inspire you with their lifestyle and their healthy eating habits. Medicine number 2, mindful movement. I used to play badminton, and my goal with badminton was to be the best, to get really damn good at what I was doing, and to just become better and better and better. And I did not take care of my body. So I did movement, but I didn't perform it with mindfulness. And that meant my lower back was in pain a lot, my knees were in pain a lot, and I didn't give them the proper care and attention to recover and to heal. So medicine can be mindful movement practices that either add on to your existent movement practice in order to properly take care. Like if you're working out in the gym a lot, take a lot of time for stretching and recovering as well. But if you're only doing sports that harm your body, I highly suggest that you look for something else to do. Like I started doing yoga, I started surfing, I started doing ecstatic dances, 5 rhythm dances, stuff like that, stuff where the body comes first and where the listening to what my body wants to perform in terms of movement comes first. So making movement my medicine. What else can be medicine? Breath, conscious breathing techniques such as pranayama coming out of ancient yogic traditions, or breath work. Maybe you've heard of Wim Hof, the most famous guy right now when it comes to breathing techniques. He's also called the Iceman. And there are hundreds of breathwork facilitators out there and YouTube videos. Go and check it out, really. Like, build a connection with your breath. Because drinking is important and drinking is hydration, but what is the main first step of hydration? It's breathing, it's getting oxygen into that body. And little did I know years ago that there are amazing techniques out there that support me with getting enough oxygen into my body. And honestly, if you haven't tried breathwork yet, give it a shot, because it's like you take drugs, like you get fucking high, and it's a super energizing feeling. I practice it every single morning. Every single morning I do my breathwork since months, and it's a game changer. Such a game changer. I feel way less depressed. I feel way less unhappy and way less hopeless. I feel way more home in my body. And even with like the inner landscape changing through breathwork, my outer appearance changed as well. People notice me as more glowy, as more happy, as more balanced. And also my physique changed. I lost weight through breathing. Yeah, that's cool. What else can be medicine? Intimacy. What does intimacy mean to you? And how do you nurture your own intimate space with yourself? And then after that, with your partners, your loved ones. Are you clear with your boundaries? Are you clear with your communication? Are you clear with what you allow? Are you clear with your desires? Do you communicate that? So how much integrity and how much vulnerability can you bring into your intimate space to make that intimate space healing? Because who of us has experienced traumas in ways of physical abuse? A lot of us, including me. So make sure that your intimate space is as beautiful as possible and as healing as possible. And if you don't know how to do that, get a coach, get somebody who knows how to do that. Ask them. Ask the experts in the fields. I coach people as well in terms of helping them in their relationships. I recently had a breakthrough with a girl I've been supporting with the relationship with her family. It doesn't have to be only sexual intimate, with the relationship with your friends, relating to the family, to the close ones. Yeah. So step number 2, medicine. Define what medicine is for you and invite it into your daily life. Summing up, for me, healing foods, mindful movement, conscious breathing, and healing intimacy. So let's move on to the last step. Step number 3. Step number 3 I call make. So in step number 1 and 2, I made sure that my landscape emotionally and physically and socially is cleaned up. In step 2, I make sure that I feel good in my body, mind, and soul. And in step 3, I infuse that energy from within into anything that I can create. And the great thing is, we can create anything. If you believe that you're not a creator, then that's bullshit. Because every word that leaves your lips, every movement your body does, every clothing you wear is communication. And communication equals choices. And choices are created. You create your choice. You choose your choice, right? So we are all creators on different levels. You don't have to be a painter to be creative, or a graphic designer like me. No. You don't have to be that. Okay? So infusing the energy that we build, basically we fill our cups, right? With self-love, with self-care in those first 2 steps, and then infusing that energy and putting it out into the world. Having people see how beautiful that we can shine in our full beauty in our full brightness and putting that into action. Making videos, making photos, talking to people is a creative outlet. Writing is a creative outlet. Drawing, painting, dancing can be a creative outlet too. Singing, oh my God, like get that energy out there, and with that inspire and support other people on their journey. How the heck do you want to hold high quality space for others? Because that's one thing that depressed people do a lot. They generate self-value. I know because I did myself. They generate self-value from being there for others and supporting others, but at the same time being super depressed at home, lonely and all of that. And what quality of support do we offer if we're not in a good space ourselves? Not a really good quality, I suppose, no. So the invitation is to really take care of the selves before we go out and create. And find a creative outlet as a third step after minimalism and medicine that really resonates with you, that's fun to do, right? If you love drawing, go drawing, but don't do it all day. Really take care of yourself first. And then when you feel like, okay, now I can draw, now I feel like that's unblocked, do it, right? So summing up, minimalism, material, mental, social minimalism. After that, step 2, medicine. Define and discover what medicine means for you and implement that slowly, step by step into your life. Step number 3, create. Put the energy that you put in and generate. Once your cup is full or nearly full, put it out in a way that you love and that other people can see and be inspired. So this is how I suggest and how I personally have overcame my depression in these 3 steps. I hope this is valuable for you. If it was, hit the subscribe button and give this video a like, just to let me know that you value and appreciate the time and energy I put into this. And if there is anything else on your mind, any questions regarding this video, comments, put it in the comments. I'm here for you. My cup is full, and if it's not, you don't see me, because then I'm doing minimalism and medicine, and once my cup is full, I'm there for you. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.